Okie dokie, welcome guys, it's Brian again. Today I'll be working on a garden strimmer. It's one of these with the hedge cutter attachments. So it's coming towards winter, so I'm just trying to get my hedges and stuff like that cut. But the problem that I have now is I've got a Spear and Jackson strimmer. It's one of these. It's an SP, I think it's SPGT, sorry, SPGT 30. I guess that's the model of it. And guys, beware. Don't buy cheap Chinese import stuff that you get from the likes of B&Q and I don't know if it's Home Base or something like that. Because the problem is, as much as they are cheap to purchase, those things are just designed for you not to be able to fix them. Case in point, when to start this strimmer right there. As you can see, it's in bits and bobs, and it wouldn't start. So I did my usual tests. Check the switch, which is this bad boy here. The switch is fine. Then I check for spark. So my diagnosis basically proved that the ignition coil is more or less enough. So now the headache that I've had, I've spent literally almost 6-7 hours just trying to chase down parts. I went to all the lawnmower places that I could find within like a 30-mile radius from where I live. Went on eBay, online shops and all that, and no bagger does one of these. From what these guys are telling me is that each and every strimmer manufacturer that's based in China, basically they don't sell those parts in the UK. So what I'll suggest is be very, 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 very careful in terms of the tools that you get, because yes, they might be cheap on the front at the start, but when it comes to just simple things like changing one of these, you end up looking like this with no hair on your head. I'll just keep on trying to search and track down. I might end up having to buy a second-hand coil. I've seen one on eBay, but for things like this, I don't usually like buying second-hand parts, because these things, they've got a life cycle and all that, and the moment you put a second-hand part, put it on, it will work for one day, maybe after 3 or 4 times the thing is gone again, so you have to go back to searching for the part. So at the moment I'm more or less stuck. It's a simple fix. The thing is in pieces, and as you can see, it's in pieces. Just ready for a new ignition coil, and hopefully for me to be able to get on and get it fixed. I don't know, so if anybody who watches this knows where I can find a Spear and Jackson SPJ GT 30 ignition coil, which is one of these, I'll be grateful if you just put a comment in and just let me know where I can find one of those, because I'm screwed. My garden looks a mess, and I'm trying to get things all nice and tidy before it gets too wet and windy, but just don't know what to do. Me not know, man. So this is the face of a guy who's lost for ideas. I guess that goes into the title. Brian will fix it or try. So at the moment I'm trying to, genuinely trying to, but nothing going. I was trying to sort of think you know, with this coil, if I could actually find one with the right bolt places, but at the same time with the right sort of timing for the coil, because as you can see, it's like that's the magnet which more or less times it. So at least if I can find something similar to that, as long as I can get a spark, then I can play around with the spark plug gap and all that in terms of the amount of spark I'm getting. You know, that'll be something. So I might just give that a try. Actually, yeah, that might work. So stay tuned. I'll post another video once I've figured out what I'm doing. And again, guys, thanks for all your support for my 70 subscribers. You know, we're getting there towards the 1,000 subscribers. So keep on clicking subscribe. You know, the more I can get, the more of these videos I can make, because I mean that'll keep me kind of excited to actually interact with you guys and let you know what I'm doing in my little shed. So at the moment, you know, that's what I'm working on. You know, this spear injection Strimmer. So okie dokie, keep you posted.